It's a time for package from China. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in, because in this video we are going to take a close look at the Ultra HD 4K PAP1, the Android Smart TV, a wireless gaming phone. Phone? Wait, phone? What? Phone? There is no phone. It's a freaking stick or a game system. Comes with two controllers. There is not a lot of information on it, like a different picture over here. Here at the side we're going to get some specifications, so let's take a close look at that. For once we're going to get some more information on the box itself, and we're going to get ourselves a disappointing specification list if you ask me. CPU is in Cortex A9 4-core, in total 128 megabytes of freaking memory. Then we're having a support for 4K, so it's not outputting 4K at all, it's having an output signal of 720p 60 Hz. Game speed FPS 101 output. Yeah. The game list itself and all the functionalities, I must say this device does support a lot of different formats. So PlayStation 1, MAME, Neo Geo, Super Famicom, Mega Drive and Famicom, Game Boy systems, Sega Master System and the Game Gear. And if you want to, you can basically upgrade your system with a 256GB SD card. Comes with two controllers, manual, power line, HDMI cable. But let's open it up, and especially let's look at this HD conversion, because that is kind of weird if you ask me. Weirdness to the maximum wicked level. Alright, so let's do a quick unboxing together. So first of all, we're going to get two controllers, not the PlayStation fake ones. We're going to get more like an Xbox clone or Xbox One clone. And the first thing I noticed is that they are very lightweighted and they feel super cheap. There's nothing to be compared with, let's say, Xbox One controllers. It does have like a normal D-pad. Besides that, it weighs almost nothing. They feel quite comfortable in the hand. Of course, we're going to get two joysticks. This time we're going to get two dongles. The system itself. We're having here the type. Oh, we're going to get a Type-C connection. HDMI. The product specifications. Ooh, they're going all wild with specifications today. The toilet paper manual, like always. Just an explanation how you need to start it up. Nothing really special. And we're going to get another cable Type-C, and these are for the controllers to charge them. Then we're going to get this weird, very strange extension, and I will show you why this is, because we need to grab ourselves the system. I don't know what to think about this. And overall, like the design itself, it looks kind of spacey, like a science fiction piece of hardware. But the weird thing is, like, it's a game system, but now it's more like a stick itself. What is very convenient that with this dongle or this extension dongle, what you're going to put in, you can just stick it in your monitor. Because the most common problem with these, let's say, HDMI devices, the dongles, is that they are very wide and they're just covering up like a second port. So this is very convenient. We have an on and off switch. It's like a freaking miracle. Finally, we're going to get a device with an on and off switch. Two USB ports at the back for your controller dongles. The F card is over here. Let's see what we're going to get inside. It's 64GB. And we're going to get here a Type-C connection, because we need to give this thing some juice, and we need to do it through a USB device. It can be like an adapter, or maybe just some USB juice from your television. I don't know what you think of this, but look at this. This is abnormal, like this gigantic stick sticking out of my freaking television. But yeah, I must say, it does fit. But it's a little bit wiggly. Oh boy. So let's connect the two dongles, or one, to make a review, of course. And we're going to give this thing some juice. I will grab it from my television over there, but if it doesn't work, you need to get yourself a separate 5-volt power supply. And no, it wasn't included. Alright, so everything has been connected. Both controllers are charged. Let's use the on and off switch somewhere here. Oh, here it is. Let's turn it on, and we're going to get ourselves the most epic retro intro ever. Oh yeah, boy. Let me know in the comments, where is this sound from? If you're a retro gamer, especially the PC, you know what it is. Drop it in the comments. But that seems to be the thing is from Anbernic? What? Okay guys, so this is the menu and it's very similar to all the other, let's say 4K game sticks that I've reviewed here on the channel. But the first thing that I just noticed that it works very fast, because with the previous model we had a lot of slowdowns. But here at the top we're going to get the list type. With the type you can choose what kind of system. So here you can see we have a PlayStation, it's Neo Geo and MAME, NES, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Classic and Game Boy Color, Super NES, Sega Master System you don't see a lot of, let's say like plug and play devices like these, Game Gear and Sega Mega Drive. And overall like a very nice list. We're having here the history, basically by the way he saves it, so even if you're turning off the system, with your favorites, and we're having the search option. So everything that you're going to need is over here. Okay, when you're pressing select to start, we're going to get like a very basic settings option. There's not a lot that you can set up. There is no aspect ratio over here. But there is something else I wanted to show you, but therefore I just need to basically boot up a game. So let's do that first. Okay, so when booting up a game and pressing select and start, at the same time you're going to get the option for quick load, quick save, and we're having even video scaling. The weird thing with the video scaling, there is no aspect ratio option, only video scaling smooth and fast. So in my opinion, a little bit of a bummer that they didn't add these features, because I have seen it before with cheap devices like these. Okay, next up, Super Famicom. This is a system that somehow they're always messing it up with a lot of these plug and play devices. But today, I seem to be having a good day. The buttons are slightly different than the original controller, so that is annoying. And there is no way of changing it out, so far I can see, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Oh, managed to fix the turbo issue. Beefcake mode! Oh, you're not going to blow up in my face. Next up, let's try some 8-bit Sega stuff. A system you don't see very often on cheap devices like these. Most of the time you're only seeing them on Super Console X devices. Next up, again an 8-bit Sega one. One of my favorite games I played a lot as a child. Sonic Girls. But I just wanted to show you like the settings again. You're only having like smooth and fast. And the problem is that there is no aspect ratio, man. That's just a bummer because it looks hideous. Look at this, how stretched it is. Oh. But the emulation itself is quite good. Beep, 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 beep. So fun stories like the Smash TV game. I didn't own it back in the day, but I did play it a lot because I loaned it from a friend back in the day. But oh man, the buttons are completely messed up. Ah, that works better. Oh, spread shot. So I'm used to playing the Super NES version, so we can use the buttons and the D-pad to walk and shoot in a certain direction, and I'm missing it completely out with. No, I want the shield, I want the shield, yeah. Ooh, shield and the grinder, nice. For me this is the ultimate test, just to hear how the soundtracks are of this game. Is the emulation good, or is it shitty like always? Oh. So what they can do with most systems, they did it with the PAPI K1. This is also like a great game just to test out how good the D-pad is. For all the movements, if you just want to walk around, if you're having a shitty D-pad, it is basically just unplayable. Final test, PlayStation 1. So from this point on, every single system works very good. But so far I can see, I can hear, with PlayStation 1, this game runs just like it should be. Let's go to quick load, quick settings. We even have an option to change an auto BIOS. So that is very special. And we're having the option to make a save slot. You can see like the menu itself works very well, like super fast, even with PlayStation 1 games. D-pad and analog stick are working. Oh, they went a completely different direction. Ow. Ow, I got shot in the butt. Who is behind me? Soundtrack, everything works. No hiccups in the soundtracks or in the gameplay. You can say that this thing runs on 60 FPS, full speed. For PlayStation 1 I wanted to do another testing, simply because I just wanted to know for sure if everything works like it should be. So next up, let's play this game. Oh crap, wrong button! No! Where's my racing? Where's the button? Oh, there it is. Analog stick and the D-pad are working. But also, this game seems to be running just fine. Oh, I did hear a minor hiccup. Maybe that's one only thing that happens. And don't forget, you can always check out a different BIOS if you want to, if you're having any problems. I don't know how it's with you, but I really want to know what is inside this mean machine. Because the support of all of the games is just fabulous. It's just so amazing, and I must say I'm completely surprised today by this product. And that is the reason I make reviews. I know there's a lot of shitty stuff and I burned so much money for this channel for buying the crappy stuff that basically in the end you can just put it in the trash can or just put it for display and never use it again. But this is a device more like, hey, there's something quite interesting. Okay, so it's like the question how to open it up. Oh, I think the SD card, don't forget it, of course. Sometimes I'm forgetting it, and that is the main problem. Oh boy, how do you open this up? It gets a little hot, but not like super hot. How are I opening this up? Okay, the only thing I need to do is a rip and tear situation. Wicked doesn't care if he needs a rip and tear. But of course I don't want to destroy the product for only a teardown. Okay, the construction is very nice with 4 extra screws attached to the PCB in the mainboard. Let's gently open it up. It's always the question, how do you need to open it up? Do you need to slide it out? Do you need to click it out? It seems to be that we need to click it out, and that's the only thing that we're going to get in the inside. This is the plastic casing. There are even some extra screws that holds this piece of plastic in place. Of course, we're not going to remove that. But a lot of these sticks nowadays, they're not getting really hot. The chips still produce a lot of heat, and this tiny block of cooling will be, like say, significant to give this thing the cooling that is needed. So that's what you're going to get most of the time. I just removed it, but let's take chat about the specifications and what are we going to get with this. Because when you're looking at the specs, I think you're going to laugh very hard or cry, depends of course how you look at it. So with some looking on the mainboard and some numbers, I realized this is an ARM Gore-Tex A9 7309 ST. The GPU, I couldn't find any information. Yeah, the RAM is a little bit weird story, 128 megabytes. When you're looking at the number of the CPU, you can see like back in the day we're selling these things with a 1 gigabyte DDR3. Looking on the chip itself of the RAM, I couldn't find any information, but and overall it's prehistoric tech. That is what we're going to get, but it still has the option play up to PlayStation 1. So when you're getting yourself this product, the PAPI 1, you can choose 2 different controllers. We're going to get the shitty PlayStation 2 knockoff controls like the basic kit. But I can say like this controller is absolutely worth getting if you want to get yourself a kit. First of all, the analog sticks feel very nice. Got a very nice rubber compound on it with some good grip. The D-pad, already mentioned a couple of times in the video, that this thing is very responsive. And with fighting games, they work just fine. Another great feature is like the back buttons can be programmed. I did some messing around with it, but also what I find is pretty cool. With the beginning of Metal Slug, I noticed like there is a turbo function. Yeah, so with this controller we have so many great functionalities, and the turbo function can be super convenient if you want to play some shmups. So the controller is maybe lightweighted, but in overall it plays very nice. And then you reach the point thinking, hey, we found a hidden gem, my friends. Absolutely. So the controller is very nice, but also the system itself. It's not a beefy system when you're looking at the specs, but the performance and overall is quite good. And I am completely surprised. Of course, this is just quite a strange thing that you can use it like a plug and play device, but also you can just plug in a cable and just use it like a game system. I can say there is a new system in town called the PAPI family. And it's nothing to do with PAPI so far I know, like with the handhelds I've reviewed some time ago. But the PAPI family, there is already in part 2, so maybe I can pick it up and check it out for you guys. But Anbernic surprised me with this. The menu is very nice and it's a little bit basic, but it has all the functionalities that we're going to need, like category system, search function, and everything that you just want to have from a system. Only the con for this device is that we don't have scanline option or a non-smooth filter or aspect ratio. A little bit of a bummer, more like, why is there always something they miss out? Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this. You want to see some more stuff on it? Consider subscribing to my second channel, The Wicked Brain Fart, and it would be great if you subscribe to the Wicked family here. Hit the little bell and I will see you in the next video.